Hi guys, welcome back to Finpact. Today I'm filming a very different type of video. This one is more of a sit-down discussion because I want to talk to you guys about what's been happening in the crypto industry and how a lot of you guys have been changing up your strategies because of fear. Now, I started my channel back in 2021. I've been in crypto for a long time, but the channel was started back then, and it was just around the time where cryptocurrencies were picking up. New all-time highs were being smashed with different altcoins, Bitcoin as well. Lots of new projects were developing and developers were ramping it up so that they could give new and improved utilities to the market. A lot of the fundamentals in the crypto industry have just improved. Yes, we've had some major setbacks. We've had glitches in Solana. We've had Terra fiasco with Do. A lot has taken place. But recently I made a video that crypto regulations were coming underway and there's increasingly more scrutiny by the regulatory authorities. And I also said that this is a good thing. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to make this video is to remind you guys, why did you get into blockchain? Why did you get into crypto? And let me guess, a lot of you guys will say money, price appreciation. I want to be a crypto millionaire or a billionaire for that matter. Now, it's fair enough that you're in crypto for money, but have you thought to yourself, what exactly is investing? Investing, in my opinion, is buying into a company or a project, so in crypto perhaps a project, which you believe has growth potential because of a few things such as the utility it's going to bring, the efficiency it's going to bring, and the overall value it will bring into the world. Investing is not a quick let's make 100x, albeit yes, during the bull run, we did see some new launches which had a lot of hype. And yes, you could make 100x. We all did. I mean, if you were lucky, then you did. But one thing I urge you guys who think, oh, I'm in crypto to make money, to be rich. And yes, that can be a byproduct. But have you considered why? What is the philosophy behind crypto? The decentralization, the lack of government intervention, the free markets, the transfer of information and data globally through blockchains. If you believe in the fundamental ethos of what crypto is here for, then you will not emotionally invest. You will not panic sell when you see prices go down in a bear market like we are in right now. I have seen so many projects that have closed their production, but I have also seen projects that are very resilient, that are here for the long run to provide that utility, stay in and continue developing their protocols and their ecosystem. So one thing I want to tell you Finpactors is invest in crypto if you believe in the philosophy of it. Don't go in because you can make a quick profit. Yes, of course you can. There are ways. I make videos on trading and how I personally made quick profits. But the fundamental reason I'm in crypto and why this channel exists is because of the ethos behind crypto and decentralization. Now, I strongly do believe that Bitcoin's price will go up in value. My personal belief is in 2023. I do believe that we've had a longer than expected bear market, and that has been because of a few reasons. Number one, global inflation has been the highest it's ever been in 40 years. What this meant is that governments around the world have had to increase interest rates. This means the cost of borrowing is incredibly high. That means people are no longer spending or taking out mortgages to buy homes. The economy is simply not being stimulated enough. Then on top of that, the geopolitical crisis with Russia-Ukraine hasn't exactly made the global markets any easier. But you know what? Back in 2008, the financial markets saw a bigger collapse than what we've seen recently. Stock markets were down, housing markets were down. Well, crypto wasn't as developed, but I'm sure if it was, it would also be down. But I'd like to tell you guys one thing. What happened after? After governments, people, macroeconomic agencies around the world ramped up their efforts, started aiming for economic recovery, that's when we saw markets slowly regain confidence again. So historically, if you go to see some of the biggest crashes, the Great Depression, the financial crisis, the COVID-19 crash, what have they all had in common? I'll tell you what, they have all shown recoveries and rallies that were unprecedented after those major collapses took place. You see, crypto is still an industry that is in its infancy. When we have increasing government regulations, it helps improve the crypto industry, it helps with mass adoption. Right now, more than ever, we are seeing institutions get involved with the blockchain, Web3 and crypto spaces. JP Morgan just hired a new regulatory policy head recently, and I believe it was a former executive from Celsius, which did go bankrupt. So a lot of major institutions are also now involved. The landscape in the digital asset industry is changing rapidly, and I think it's something that we need to be excited about. And I also think that this bear market is an opportunity, because I don't think we will see prices like this again. So yes, Bitcoin's price has been hovering around the $19,300 mark. But again, it seems like this is the base price, and we are expected to go into a bull run according to experts in 2023. Of course, no one can say for sure. But to support this, I like to show you guys the Bitcoin rainbow chart. This is done on a logarithmic scale where it shows Bitcoin's price in US dollar and the time frame. You can see some of the previous bull runs. Back in 2023, when it reaches bubble territory where people start selling, we see major crashes. Then we see a bearish period, and in this case, it was when the crypto industry was not as developed, mass adoption was not there, institutions weren't necessarily involved. It was mainly the retail investors. Then around 2017, we saw another bull run. We did see a crash later then, and we did see another upswing, a mini bull run back in 2019 to 2020 until we saw the COVID-19 crash. Since then, we haven't even yet reached the peak in maximum bubble territory. I personally think that we will see some bearish periods as the macroeconomic woes continue. But I do think that this bear market is not going to last as long as the last bear markets because of the nature of the industry. The landscape has changed. So I truly believe that we may see some further downswings, but I'm personally, not financial advice, accumulating my favorite altcoins, including Bitcoin. After that, I do believe that the markets will regain confidence and go back into a bull run towards 2023 beginning / 2023 end, perhaps even the beginning of 2024. There's a lot of influencers and experts and Bitcoin maximalists that do believe that Bitcoin will surge in 2023. There is still a risk of major crashes. Some believe that it can go to as low as $3,500. I personally don't think that will happen because I think institutions have accumulated a lot of reserves. But if the global economy and the crypto landscape improves dramatically, then I do think we can reach $100,000 Bitcoin. I don't think we'll get to $1 million just yet. Maybe in 5-ish years when the digital asset landscape is very well evolved and there's crypto regulations everywhere to the nth degree. Another trader has also said that Bitcoin will shoot over $100,000 in 2023 before the largest bear market. I personally think that the duration of this bear market is not going to be as long as previous bear markets, but I think the crashes could be really bad. Nowhere near as to what the Bitcoin prices were in previous bear markets just because of institutional investments and mass adoption. But I definitely think we could even reach a $15,000 Bitcoin before we start recovering even further. Basically, we need a trend change. After the pandemic, we saw a reversal in the trends. We saw a lot of people looking into investing again. So when you see periods of major volatility, especially downfalls, it usually is the brewing ground for a new bull run, but a different bull run. Anyway, guys, this was a different kind of video, a bit more chatty. I just wanted to voice my opinions on the crypto landscape and where I think Bitcoin's price is heading and why I think people should not be panicking during a bear market, even though I know it is very scary. At the end of the day, it's important to be in crypto for the ethos and the practical uses of it, not just for a quick profit. Although, of course, it's a bonus if you can make quick profits here or there. But I think long-term investors that believe in the ethos will be rewarded in the future, and not just rewarded slightly, rewarded with new all-time highs. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before you invest in anything. Bye.